Hey Pisces star seeds, it's Sweet Spirit Mystic. How is the full moon for everyone? All right, let's see. We've got the Knight of Cups going towards what it is that you love. Water sign energy. We've got the Eight of Swords. Getting out of some kind of trap. See, yep, we've got the Death card here. So a new cycle, Page of Pentacles. Learning. Knight of Swords. Okay. Page of Swords. Being observed. Curiosity as well. Okay. 117. So we have the Hermit here. So this is Virgo energy. We have that Virgo full moon, and we also have Justice. So this speaks about karma. All right. There is always a reaction to everything. Okay. And then we have the World card here. And the Seven of Wands. So, and the Hierophant. Okay, so this is about standing your ground. And I feel like, you probably felt it with the Hierophant and the Magician. Some kind of force or energy that was trying to push on you. But I bet what you did, and, this was a third party, someone just trying to influence, okay? But what happened was it didn't happen how this energy expected. It expected you to self-destruct, get stuck in your head, just with the Death card, just cause, just implode and just end everything. Because we can do that. You know what? Oh, this is too much. I'm out. Bye. Guillotine comes down, and then you're out, and you've gotten rid of everyone, right? But this is what's different is like you realized, oh, I know exactly what this is. Someone is trying, and that's the thing. We don't know who or what, and it doesn't even matter. It's really about knowing when energy rises up to cause problems, and it can come through any direction. Family, friends, lovers, jobs, children, just life out there. And what happens is, okay, if something, let's say negative, tries to push its way in, will we just open that door and be like, yeah, come right on in. Yeah, come be negative around me. But you're like, no. It's like you knew that was a possibility. So you kept yourself, in this very strong, empowered position. The Seven of Wands, you stood your ground and you're like, you know what? Whatever comes to me, I'll be able to handle it. And you protected your energy. You blocked any negativity, any kind of influence or magic to infiltrate your brain, to affect your emotions, to cause you to act in a, unsavory way because you're feeling emotions. So you're like, oh, let me just, Tasmanian devil. But you're like, no, I see exactly what this is doing. So when things came up, you just didn't allow it to embed itself in your mind or your heart. It wasn't able to seed and then root and then grow. You just were like, nope, get out. And you threw that seed in the compost bin or the incinerator, whichever. And it didn't have the opportunity to sprout. Okay, so this is where you've leveled up. So you're realizing, okay, there will always be something that's trying to stir the pot, but this is how I navigate that. Okay, You know, a lot of times it's about hermiting, or just doing what it is that you love, or communicating with your loved ones like, hey, this might be a little bit weird feeling. It's not you, it's not me, it's not us, it's just force. So when everyone knows about it, even if they're not as spiritually inclined as you are, they can be like, oh yeah, this is what mom said about that weird energy, or this is what, my partner said about this weird energy. I'm like, oh, I'm not, yeah, no. And then it doesn't infiltrate. And everyone learns how to combat negative thoughts, those fears, those doubts. Just like, no, what's happening in my own little sphere, is that going good? Let's focus on that. Okay? And, this is how karma is balanced out. Because, yes, we have all done things in our past that we're not proud of. And we cannot change that past, but we can change how we operate now. So let's say we did all kinds of horrific things in our past. Now it's like, hey, I'm going to do some good things. And that's where that balance comes in. You may never be able to right the wrong with that particular person or that particular situation, but you say it in your heart, you know what, I'm so sorry. And then when you meet new people or have new interactions, you are just that much better of a human being. And that is how karma works. You don't have to just get bludgeoned every time. It's about making a different choice. Okay? So, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, you have learned so much. With the Death card here, that has transformed you. You're not the same person you were last year. Especially not 10 years ago, 20 even. Even last month. If you're new, every day that you make a different choice, you're moving further and further from who you were in the past that you might not be proud of. Okay, I've been there. I could tell you of some stuff I've done. But when you're young and you're dumb and you just don't know any better, you do things. You got to try things out. Doesn't mean you're bad. But what are you doing now? Okay, how are you operating now? So we have here the Hanged One. This is about, changing your perspective, reaching a level of enlightenment. And we're always reaching for another level. If you're on this particular type of journey, your soul longs for it. And it's these new experiences that every time you're like, oh, wow, I was expecting this to happen, but it didn't, because I didn't do X, Y, Z. Instead, I did A, B, C, and the outcome was completely different. There's tons of movies on this. If you chose the red pill or the blue pill, right? If you went through this door or that door, how things would be different. And it's not one is better than the other. It's just a different experience. And that's why we're here, Pisces, to have experiences, to feel different things based on experiences, to say, oh yeah, I did that incarnation. I didn't really care for that, but I did it. And this time, it's going to be different. That's the whole game. That is life. Okay, go watch that movie. What is it? The Day After Tomorrow with Tom Cruise. It's kind of like that. And then, he gets through the whole obstacle course, and then it resets again. That's life. That's incarnation. That's existence on this spiritual, earthly plane. So when you have that realization in your mind, you're like, okay, yeah, I signed up to experience all this, malarkey, or whatever word it is. And then you can see it as almost humorous. I mean, no, there are things that are just terrible, but you can also see those as humorous too. You're like, really? I wanted to experience that? Really? And then you're like, okay, I experienced it. What else can I experience? Okay, like I have a friend who has a rescued Australian blues healer, right? So she'd been hurt bad. I don't know what happened to her or who was her original owners, but you can tell just by how she is. She's very jumpy. But for a long time, she'd keep her paws like this, like curled, because I bet they were hurting her. But I've watched over time, she'll let her paws be outstretched, and then bonus, she'll let you touch them. And this has been like, let's say, over a few years. So that's us. We have our little paws in, and then eventually we're like, okay, it's safe now. I'm not going to get hurt anymore. Because you're 1111, you're in a new environment. Your energy's changed. The people around you are different. And it's that slow, like, heart opening of like, it's okay. And this little doggy, Lake, she's like just amazing. But it's taken time. You know, like you couldn't even try to pet her head because she'd jump. Like they would, hit her or something. But now, even if I put my hand out, she doesn't jump back. She's like, oh, you're not going to hurt me. But it takes time, okay, to change patterns. So it's like, give yourself that grace. We've got the King of Cups. There's a lot of people out there that have these wounds that they hide under a very steady, stable, successful exterior, but inside there's that wound, okay? And it doesn't go away. Like, we're just cautious. But it gets easier as people, let their guard down and get to know you. So, with this King of Cups, there could have been a lot of fighting. And I don't want to say like, super fighting, more like pushback, where they challenged everything that you said. And now they're at the point, because you've known them a long enough time, where they're like, actually, Pisces is right. Everything Pisces says actually is right. It comes true. So at first you're like, really? You don't believe me? But that's the thing. They don't know you. They don't realize the power that you have. So it takes time, just like little Lakey with her paws curled in. It takes time for this to happen, this openness to happen. So, there's a patience there. Okay? So we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is that energy that tries to influence, that tries to prevent you from connecting with people on a soul level, on a romantic level, any kind of open-hearted level. Because when you get hurt by anyone, you shut that down to everybody. So that's what this energy's been doing your whole life. Oh, let's keep Pisces closed. Because when Pisces is open-hearted, magic. And you know this, Pisces. When you're at your best, like, it's green lights all day long. Pot of gold's at the end of the rainbow, like all of that. But when your heart's closed, that magic is not expressed. So that's what this Queen of Pentacles wanted all this time, was for you to hold yourself back, for you to be afraid of everybody. Nope. You figured it out, and you're like, I see exactly what that Beezy's trying to do. No. And you blocked it. So now it will not have any hold over you at all. So yeah, 4 of Wands. So this could have been energy around your home. So again, cleaning up things, getting rid of old things, clearing energy. Light a little candle, get some incense. I will have an offering for you guys pretty soon on that tone. But, open the windows, just let air circulate, walk around, push energy out with yourself. You don't even need anything. You just walk around your own place and walk outside. Shake it off, okay? Get in the sun. So yeah, Two of Pentacles. This is about creating balance, restoring balance. King of Swords. Starts in your mind. These two probably were working together. Yeah, let me cause drama. Let me cause worry, doubt, all of that in your head. Then you implode. But you're like, no, I'm not going to implode. These challenges are part of life. I'll just figure it out. And so they're like, wait a minute, Pisces didn't implode. Pisces didn't mess things up? Oh, okay. And you did this all on your own. So that's the cool part. It's like there was like this emotional, ooh, yeah, I'm feeling it. But you didn't let it overtake you. Because Virgo is our opposite sign. That's where the full moon was. So all of those opposites of us are hard. Because we have our one tendency, but the swinging the pendulum, the other side is like, oh, wait, I'm not familiar with that. So you dealt with it in a beautiful way, because the Nine of Wands is that wounded warrior. Like you didn't cave. Let's read about it. All right, the Nine of Wands, resilience, protective, courage. Also, the opposite, defensive, paranoia, exhaustion. So it's like we get to choose which way do we want to go. All right, whenever we see any card, we get to choose which way it goes. Okay, because there is a light and there is a shadow element to everything, even us. What will we choose? Okay? Okay. A horse rears, backlit by the sun, which is pierced with 9 lances. The horse has long been associated with freedom, power, hard work, and the determination required to work through adversity. The sun, a symbol of power and energy, has taken a few blows, but the horse rears to show it's ready to plow forward anyway. The Nine of Wands symbolizes fighting through. Though it may be difficult, we must be resilient in the face of adversity. We might be beaten up along the way, but we'll emerge stronger than before. Okay? So all of these things that challenge us make us stronger. Okay, let's pull one of these Shaman Oracle cards. So yeah, Pisces, friendly reminder. Keep doing what you're doing. It's second by second. It's not day by day. It's second by second, really. Okay, bottom of the deck, the Beloved. I love this. And then the others are the Time Master. We've been seeing, this before. Number 57, we have Earth. We have Luminous Warrior. Oh, Earth was number 17. Luminous Warrior, 32. So that's your energy. And then we have 10, which is Corn. I will read this. This is reminding me of something about a harvest. Something new. We're ready to harvest something new. Okay, let's see. Corn. Corn represents the mother of sustenance and tangible abundance. This symbol represents material prosperity in the world of form that provides stability and sustenance to many. There is more than enough. Okay, You planted a beautiful field of dreams and worked hard. Even in moments when you were losing faith, you continued. Now the spirit of the corn comes to honor this and show you a bountiful harvest. This is the time to reap the rewards of hard work and trust. Whether those rewards are financial or the kind of prosperity measured in quality rather than quantity. You are so blessed when this symbol appears. Don't forget to share your good fortune. The medicine. Beware of shortcuts to your dreams or a fast track being offered to you now. Be especially mindful of your feelings of entitlement or an expectation to get something for nothing. This is a time for gratitude, perseverance, and humility. Be prepared to work toward your goals and plant the seeds of your intentions consciously and respectfully. Release any insecure thoughts of scarcity, feeling there is not enough, or worry that someone else could take what is yours. Know that the universe will always provide, but you must be in a relationship with it in order to receive. You will reap what you sow. Take heart. Even if you didn't plant well and have conjured up an illusion of a drought, there is always a new season to begin again. So take this time, Pisces, depending on where you live with the seasons. Now in the Northern Hemisphere, it's about planting, because the spring is when things start to grow, and then the fall is the harvest. And conversely, if you're on the other side, this is where you hibernate a little bit, and then you think about what you'd like to plant for the next harvest again. So work with the cycles, work with the seasons, work with the moon phases. Ladies, work with your own cycle. Honor that. We don't have to just push all the time. There's certain seasons and times that are meant for certain activities. So get to know yourself. Time master, it's about timing, right? And know that things are happening for you. We have the beloved, which are gifts and opportunities. We have the medicine wheel, which is very much like the wheel of fortune, fate and destiny, timing. And then we have hummingbird. This is like paying attention to those little signs. There's still life here. Okay? All right, Pisces, a beautiful reading. Lots of friendly reminders in this reading. So, take what you need, and what you don't even worry about it. You don't need to fill up your mind with extra stuff. Just take it out. All right, Pisces, we'll see you soon, okay? I love you. Thank you.